now we're going to take our chinois.
China's cap.
No.
Chinese.
China cap is the one with the bigger
one. Right.
The Chinese.
That. And then, now if we look in the bottom of the chinois here, you can see that there's like not a lot, but there's a little bit of lumpage in there. Some of it's the roux, some of it might be some of that skin that formed on top of it as it was simmering in that. But that's the idea behind using the chinois. Yeah. Okay, so now you go ahead and taste that.
These ones are clean, these ones are dirty.
Yeah, those are the ones.
It's a little like cream of wheat. Cream of wheat?
It's a little
I'm
like
sorry.
chicken and dumplings.
That's just what my palate says.
Chicken and dumplings.
No, cream of wheat.
But it tastes like a soup. Do it taste like a soup?
It's good.
So all the chicken and dumplings or soup
I was just going to
or
say
another sauce,
Yeah.
that again, that could be used as the base for all those things.
All right, my turn.
So this is a combined in this quadrant here. Finished cuts can go up here or in a bowl off of the board. Eventually, I'm going to get to the point where I can't get another 1/4 inch without it getting really rocky. And then that'll be a square off that I keep here. I know in some schools and other instructors that I've worked with, they teach to square off all sides of the potato first. When you do that, you don't get as much yield as you do this way here. So now I'll take the one slab, and you don't want to do this stacking a bunch up, because when you do that, they'll start to shift around. You won't get nice square cuts on them, and we're not worried about speed right now. So I'm going to take them, and then I'm going to go with a 1/4 inch from a slab to a stick. Eventually, I'll get to where I can't get another 1/4 inch from it, and that can become a square off too. Now, to do what would be called a bâtonnet, we're going to take these and square that up so they're all about the same size. And then a bâtonnet, 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch by 2 inches. So 2 inches right about there. We'll put these over here. Now the rest of these, they can become a small dice, 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. So then I'm going to take them, and again, here we're going to use a rocking motion. So we're going to take the tip of the knife, and as I'm rocking, moving backwards on that. Eventually we get to where we can't do a nice dice. Those become our square offs there. The rocking motion is important, okay, because if I just, let me cut some more slabs here. So if I do the Marie Antoinette off with her head guillotine cut, I'm not really separating them. That's because at any given point, I got a rounded blade and a flat surface. There's only a small portion of the knife that's in contact with the board at any one time. But if we use that rocking motion and pushing through it, that's when I'll get separation of the cuts and not just scoring the cuts, or what I like to call an accordion cut. Okay. Okay, before I send you away to cut your fingers.
Don't jinx me.
Okay, we got five more minutes. Yeah. See here, much thicker. Now, in that hay consistency, if we take a wooden spoon, and now some of that lumping in there was some of the sauce that got dry from evaporation and formed like a little skin on it. So we can break that up again, or we'll take care of that once we strain it through a chinois. But to check the nappe consistency, we put the wooden spoon in there, draw our finger across that. Okay, and then it should not run back in. Okay, the same as we did the roux there. Okay, but we want that to be just a little bit thicker. Okay, and that's how we determine
Moses got
a
to walk through
nappe
it.
consistent. What's that?
I said Moses got
Yeah,
to walk
right,
through that.
right, and all the Israelites.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking for, and then we'll give this another 5 minutes or so, and then we'll season it again. We'll use a little salt, white pepper, okay, white pepper, the black pepper flavor, but we really don't want the black specks in there, okay, because you get the black pepper in there. Is it black pepper? Somebody put ashes in there. You know.
Is it a bug?
Yeah, so that's depending on what we're using this for and how much other things are going to go in the finished sauce or dish. Yeah, maybe we would use some black pepper, but right now we'd be looking for a nice smooth yellow color without the darkness and the specks in there. Okay?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go back to our tables. Now, your knife kits, the only thing you should have is your French knife and your peeler. The rest, close up the knife kit, put the knife kit in the cubby hole below, peel the potatoes, and then 1/4 inch. Slabs, then sticks, then cubes.
How long is free?
Oh wait, I forgot my vegetables.
I have it in the right.
Y'all getting first hand demonstration.
I messed up. I forgot my stuff, man.
You put it back in, you should put the thing right there and ready to
Peeling time. Brilliant. Alright, I come.
Like the mushrooms into it to make a mushroom sauce.
Yeah,
Or to make a mushroom soup with it.
Yeah, it's like it's ready, but it can take the rest of the
and
ingredients.
Like I said, this
Yeah.
typically isn't something that we would serve to the guests. It's
Yeah, you gotta
something that
season it up.
As a base
Yeah.
to make something to serve,
Yeah.
to serve to the guests.
Made the gravy, the sauce, yeah. Yeah, what he like is ready. Chef, this you can freeze that and use it, cause this is still the
It could
this
be
is the raw.
frozen.
Yeah.
Now, once it freezes, when you thaw it, it's going to look like it's broken a little bit. There will be some liquid leaching out of it. But if you heat it up and bring it back to a simmer, it'll come back to where it looks like that.
Yeah.
it will come back.
Don't go add anything into it, make it just minute.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. And then what we do with them is we eat in the one freezer next door. We have lots of stuff over there. We have lots.
And buy offline.
And then we use
400 and when it just come out it was 400. Now they are selling for like 290. Yeah.
heat them up again. And then it's all good.
They got some newer one. They got I'm sorry. Sorry, chef. They got a newer one with a screen like this, bro. Yeah. This is like the 2. They got like this 3. But what them myself out for like 500 or something, you know? I'm start buying cameras so expensive, bro.
Yeah.
Cause then like 2 years later they get cheap, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that, chef. Oh, hold on. Hold on. All right, fine now. You good?
Out, and then I'm going to get more of a trapezoid cut rather than a square edge. So if I'm just looking and I see just the top, I'm going to put about a quarter inch, and then cut down. This I'm going to leave over here, because that still has to be cut. Another quarter-inch slab. Move it up closer.
Potato. What we gonna do with it?
What's that?
What is it we're gonna do it?
What we gonna do with it?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna eat it with the velouté sauce.
Hmm?
I think we're gonna eat it with the velouté.
I guess we are.
What I think we're gonna
that's
do, we
not-
might
okay.
cut it and
Yeah.
what I think we're gonna do with it?
I think we're practicing cutting.
Just practicing.
Cut in. Okay.
It's like a roux or
Yeah.
I gotta get my reading off. I can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some over here.
Did you get a potato?
No, I leave my knife. I forget. I was late. Yeah. Hi.
Huh?
You wrapping it? Oh, you're waiting for that? I'll leave my You ready to cut?
Ready to
Not
cut.
myself.
Not myself. Ready to cut the potato.
Hey, you get a 1,000 view on that. Trust me, they like it. See people like things like that. They do that. That's good. That's hard.
I love the blood.
I'm like, I put it up on the thing, be like popping. I'm like, wow.
There's like 800 views or something.
No, it's like 940.
Oh my gosh.
It's
The
a-
video of me cutting my finger, everybody likes.
No, this is AGI. DJI. Yeah.
Struggling right now.
So this is beginning to simmer now, and then if we dip in there, we can see how it's beginning to thicken. It no longer has that, it's more opaque. We don't have that watery look to it, and then it's getting a little bit thicker. So what we're going to do, turn that down a little bit, because again, we don't want it to actually boil. It only needs to be in a light simmer.
You might get some new students by me doing this, because people are asking, which school is this?
Yeah, you know what? People be asking me where they
Yeah.
can order cookies. Like, where cook? I'm like, you got the gluten free. I'm
Yeah.
like, gee, it's like, we gotta start something.
Someone just asked me.
I'm like, hey, I keep you up to date. Where the cookie at?
Okay.
Ready to order.
Wow.
Wow.
This is good advertising.
Gee. I'm never gonna start some online business soon.
So just what it's doing right now, that little gentle simmer, that's fine. And what I did, I don't know if you noticed, but I pulled it back a little bit, so it's pretty much just simmering on one end of the hot. It's a little easier to control it than like that. Okay, and if it boils too much, it may just boil over. Not going to really hurt the sauce a whole lot, but we lose some volume, and then it's not easy to clean up the stove after that. Okay, so now is when we would start to think about our 15 to 20 minutes simmering time with this here. And what you got to get in the habit of doing is knowing when it started to simmer. Hey, Chef, is my sauce done yet? How long has it been simmering? About, you have no idea how long it's been simmering. So get into that, so at least, again, the end all, the be all is not the time that it's simmering, but the desired thickness that we want for it. But we want to use time as just, like a guideline on when you get there. Okay? All right, so we'll let that sit here. Want everyone to come over here for a second. This table here. What we want to do. So, what the plastic wrap is on the table is to keep the board clean once we peel it. So we can gather up all the peels in a nice neat bundle, put them off to the side. Because if we, once you peeling something, you're peeling it because you don't want the peels in with the potatoes. Whether it's an onion, garlic, shallots, potatoes, if you leave the peels on your cutting board, they're going to end up in whatever you're cutting. Right? Now, when you peel them too, okay, and forget about what you saw your grandma doing and all that. What you want to do is peel not in your hand. Okay, that takes more time.
Meta.
And the peeler has two blades on it, but that's not to go back and forth on. That's so a right-handed person and a left-handed person can use the same peeler. Going back and forth on it peels up inside here. So then if you're trying to peel with a potato peel, it's not, you have to have the blade. So you're going to take just strokes straight down and then turn the potato slightly with each stroke. Then we'll flip it over and come back in the other direction. Now once we're at this point, that's when we can pick it up and finish around the edges. Now something like this, you can probably peel past it. That's what this tip is for, is to dig them in, but I don't like the potatoes to look like they have the worst case of acne and all these whole, So then we're going to come down.
Okay.
And we want the peeled potato, you don't want any brown on it, okay? So go over it. Now that's a properly peeled potato. Chef Nzinga says, peeling potatoes is like wiping your ass. If you see brown, you're not done yet. I said that a group of Le Cordon Bleu chefs up in Ottawa, we were doing a demo, and the students at that school had prepped our demo for it, and they had peeled potatoes for me. They had all these brown spots on them, so there were chefs from all over the country and Canada there, and I used that line on them. They wanted to know if I had a copyright on it, or if they could use it again. And then like 10 years after that, I was at an ACF conference in Las Vegas, and my one friend Dina, who was teaching at a school in Chicago then, she introduced me to another chef, and she said, "Hey, I want you to meet my friend. This is Chef Nzinga," and he said, "Peeling potatoes."
He remembered
she had
that.
taken it back
your
to
legacy.
the school. Everyone was doing it. Okay, so we're going to practice a couple cuts on potatoes, and next week I'll have some guides for you to show you what the size should be, but I'm not really worried about the size today. What I'm worried about more is the technique. Okay, so again, the grip here. Okay, we talked about this last. Not holding the knife like this, but with your forefinger and thumb on either side of it. Okay, your mom told you it isn't polite to point at people, right? So we don't want to see this. Okay, for some reason, we see a lot of that. That's all. So you won't be all the way back. You'll choke up on this. Then standing at the table. Okay, I don't want you to stand straight onto the table. Okay, what we want to do is be able to use the edge of the board as a guide for making a straight cut. And if you're standing like this, the natural body movement and the way your hand, it's going to put your knife at about a 45-degree angle, and you have no reference on whether you're cutting straight. But if you stand to the table at a 45-degree angle, then when you put your hand there, the hand will be in line with it. So your foot opposite the knife, closer to the table, and then move back with the other hand. Now, it's not going to feel exactly comfortable, okay, but that's okay. Now, look at the Idaho potato, the russets that we have. If you think of it on four sides, you've got two thinner sides and then two wider sides. Your first cut, I want you to take on one of the wider sides. And it's going to be a little bit rocky there. So again, claw grip. What does your thumb want to have happen to it?
Inside.
Yeah, because your thumb wants you to cut it off. Don't listen to your thumb.
Your thumb wants to be a
Okay, so now we're going to take one cut off of that thick side, put that off to the side. Now we've got a stable base. That's not going to rock on us. Now, looking at the board and then my knife, I'm approximately an inch away from the edge at the heel of the knife, so I want to be an inch away at the tip of the knife. And then I'm going to take another cut. Put this off, and now I've got a right angle there. Okay? Now, we're doing it like this because we want to judge the accuracy of our cuts. Now, if we were cutting this up for soup, we wouldn't get rid of these. We would cut them to knowing that we won't get perfect cubes. Some of them will be rounded. But for what we're doing now, this is what we want to have happen. And if we were doing this, that we were going to serve them, we would also be putting the potatoes in water so they wouldn't oxidize. Okay, but we want to keep it nice and simple. What I want you to do on this potato is we're going to cut 1/4 inch slabs. Okay, so holding it up again, and when I'm looking,
he was a beast. Like I was like 15.
Stop like like actually having trouble cutting. I think he actually wants to like cut it into fries. No, see, it's like really hard.
Yes.
Okay, once you have your slab,
Stop. I'm gonna go borrow Chef's knife. I'm gonna borrow his knife. I forget, bro. I don't even know. I'm like.
There, just cut the thumb off now, and then I won't have to worry about when it's going to happen. There you go.
We supposed to have some different sizes? I think they're all supposed to be like this. Oh, shit. Are we supposed to have them all diced or some in?
Okay, well, you want to see, you know, like, then you can take the sticks and turn them into dice.
I thought it was
Oh, turn up. Okay, so take these now and turn them into a dice. Okay.
You can take those two because I don't know what he wants us to do with those.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do we have to dice all of them or just some?
You got doing everything.
I'm just trying to just cut everything.
When we had that plan, it was when I was younger. Oh, no, I ended up with emphysema. I really lost it for years. Went to a revival just really well. That was April of these years. We sure are. Hey, I'm a leader in ministry. We didn't want to hear Yeah, they're watching me right now. They're like super weird about the time I'm ready.
Okay, once you have all those turned into dice, what I want you to do is bring them over and put all your potatoes inside this pocket of water here. What's that? Everything. Everything, yeah. And then you can take.
Watch the knife. I don't think you get the knife. Oh, she just. Look at the bowl. The knife down by your leg. It's really good.
Chef, what are you doing with these pieces?
What's that?
You want to split these pieces, dice these two? This is the edge we'll make a cut off.
Yeah, you can go ahead and cut those into
Okay.
sticks too, and then.
All right. Yeah, he said that, do the same thing. I just asked him. He said that.
So he wants some.
He said do them, yeah. Like slice them along and then dice them.
Everything. Yeah. Scraps. Square off.
You get so many dicey out of that one potato. I only had like a little handful of dicey.
Yeah, do how he said it's supposed to do?
Huh?
You remember what he said what he's supposed to do? Like split them in 4 and then.
Yeah. And you jump in there.
What are you going on over here? You're still going?
Yeah.
Back to the front, bro. Back to the front. There we go. Second class.
Yes. Is that? Those can go back in the rack.
Doing our quiz. We got quiz today, don't we?
You don't want them nested against each other.
Chef, you want to wash these box?
What's that?
We wash. Put them. Yeah. Yeah, man. Who washing on here? You're doing dishwashing?
Huh?
You're doing the dishwashing?
I thought we all were doing the dishwashing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mark, do mine. Who doing dishwashing? You? Brenda, you doing dishwashing?
No, we have to all do our own. I would.
That's so stupid. Ah. Everybody got to do their own. Everybody got to do their own.
I would do it.
Say something. Go ahead, brother. Hey, announcing it. He announcing it. Nice behind. Let me see that, bro. Let me see that. Let me see how you do it. Turn around. No, do it like how you do it. What? Put the knife behind you and turn. Let me see. Put the knife behind you. Turn. Yeah. See? That's the proper way to bring a knife in the kitchen. You got it.
Sorry.
That's what I'm. All right. How are you?
All right.
You're trying to hit me.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
That's wrong.
I'm a little tired. I only had 2 hours.
Man, I even sleep. I wake. Look, I study. Look, I'm start studying from like 11 o'clock, and then I'm like at 6 o'clock I'm still up. I'm like, I didn't go to bed till like 7 o'clock, and then I gotta wake up at 11.
I was at work. I work night shift stuff.
Oh, you work at night?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a night owl.
Have you always been?
I have always been. I love it. It's so much fun.
Jesus Christ. What kind of work you do, Mom?
Security.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Crazy place down the street.
Yeah.
Right down
Is it downtown?
Huh?
Is it downtown? Oh, over here? Okay. Oh. Yeah, them people that come in at 4 o'clock in the morning and start drinking and drunk already.
Oh, then they can drink all night. We're like, oh, no.
Are you?
Bars close at 1:30. They don't. Oh, we didn't know that. Well, why didn't they tell you that online? And they really don't.
Do you work at the door?
Huh?
Do you work at the door?
No, I'm
Yes.
all over the place.
Okay. Yeah, you're like a Florida one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what security work is. But hey, one day somebody will give you. Look, one day somebody will give you a big tip.
Oh, they did already.
Yeah, huh?
They did already.
Oh, for real?
Uh-huh.
It's work.
$25.
Yeah, it's working out. It's working out. It's working out. I've got clean up. All right. What you guys doing over here?
JoJo's doing all my work for me.
Teamwork, man. Teamwork.
Yeah, damn it.
I'm a girl's girl. We gotta be girls girl.
Amen. How you like the video on YouTube?
Your videos be dope. I don't know how you doing that editing and stuff, but you good at it.
I'm working on
I
it.
have to edit some of mine.
edit them too.
I make shots sometimes. Especially if you have like a lyrics, like when Brenda get her cut, that was hard, so I gotta edit that. Because the audio, she already hitting it.
Yeah.
She's going. But sometimes YouTube kind of hold you back, especially if you're not that famous yet.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit, of view. Like they give you like 2 hours of view, and then like couple. But Brenda on it the first like hour Brenda get on, she hit like 500, and then I check it again, and she was like 900, but she's stuck at 940 right now.
You said she got her haircut?
No, her fingers. Remember, she,
Oh,
yeah.
you got that on video?
Yeah. But that's what people like. I'm telling you, like them look at extra stuff.
You edited that one, put it on, and 900 people like.
900, they have view, yeah.
Twisted society.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Coming in.
Yes, sir. Chef. How did you say, Chef?
Where's my knife?
Somebody stole your knife?
Who moved Chef knife? It was right
Who
there.
touched the chef's knife?
Hold on, Chef. That's
I know.
Chef. I'll put it right here. Oh, that's it? Okay. Thank you. Give by Chef now, but we'll find this. Hold on, we'll put it on the record. Jesus Christ. This is Chef knife right here. I'm going to clean it up real good. Chef, I'm going to clean it up and bring it to you, yeah? Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to clean up Chef knife real quick. I'll give it to Chef. Huh?
This is mine.